Hello, crafters. Welcome back to another episode of BlightFall. This is episode 26, and I have finally gotten the other wither skulls that I would actually need, and that's what we're going to be doing this episode, is making the tier 5 altar, blood altar. But before we get to that, ta-da! I built myself the active cooled reactor. So, if you don't know how this works, is basically what happens here is I take water from here in this water intake, and let me just put these extra integrations there because that mines out more water, and it turns the water into steam because it's actively cooled, and then that steam is pumped over here through this into here, and it just spins the reactor. Now, as you can see, it's significantly lower output of 2,500 RF per tick. Basically, like down to 25% of what this was originally producing, but it is producing much less fuel. I mean, consuming much less fuel. As a matter of fact, it's actually now self-sufficient. So the laser drill is actually producing slightly more yellorium than I actually can consume. Because I have modified the reactor, it's only using one of the control rods at 50%. So it's using fuel at about 1/16th the rate that it was before. So 1/16th the fuel cost, but um, still a significant amount of power increase. But I can upgrade this the active turbine here. As you can see here, that is Enderium, the green stuff, and then that's gold. Once I fully convert it all to Enderium, then I can actually increase the power output. But I want to go even a step further and make Ludicrite, which is very expensive to make. It's either I use another star, which is expensive, or Enderium, which is also still expensive. But once you have, I think it's 32 blocks of Enderium, not Enderium, Ludicrite in here, you can increase the output to 27,000 RF per tick. And basically, yeah, the way it works is you want to keep it in the green section for the RPM on the blades. Right now, I haven't actually fully activated the reactor, the turbine yet either, because I only have 64 blades in there, I think, total. But there's plenty of space for more, as you can see. They just attach themselves to that rotor. But that's basically where I'm working at. The other issue I have too is I need more speed upgrades, which means I need a lot of gold. And that is the other main issue here. But it looks like I'm actually producing more steam that I can consume because this is full. So I might actually be able to drop this by a small amount and just see how that reacts. Yeah, I think I can do that because it's actually producing more steam than I can possibly consume. So maybe drop it a little bit more. That's as far as I'm going to go, and we'll see how that responds later in the episode. But it should produce enough steam to continue this, because as you can see, this is basically full of steam now. But in the meantime, why don't we, you know what, just fight the Wither right out here in the open, because it's not really that much of a threat, and I can fly. So let's just do this and have a little bit of fun. Make it a little bit more challenging, because 2 wasn't enough last time. Yeah, my arrow is just like doing massive quantities of He's already at half of it. And sword time. There we go. I would fight all three of them at once, but I'm afraid of like one of them accidentally blowing up the other stuff. Um, I know mob destruction is off, but items can still be destroyed, so I want to avoid that. But we need two more to go, and we can get the remaining nether stars that we need to make the beacon. And here we are. Let's go. And there's that. Where's the yellow heart? Did he not drop a yellow heart? Aren't they supposed to drop yellow hearts? The other one dropped one. Why didn't this one? I need more yellow hearts. Hmm. Not seeing it. Maybe there's not a guaranteed chance then. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, let's get the last one in then. And then we can, oops. Then we can make the beacon. Well, the 4 beacons that we need. Jeez, that's expensive. This took me a while to get. I just had to farm a lot of resources. Thankfully, it's cheap to make, but the issue is, like, you know, it takes time consuming to... Oh, this one's like strafing. Oh my, I am out of arrows. This is the first time that has happened. Are we going to multi, dude? Where'd he go? We got it. He took me all the way to, I think, world height. Oh, well, I guess I can't shift click and try to eat at the same time. Okay, let us see if we can get another yellow heart. Oh, we got the yellow heart this time. Okay. All right. Arrow. Do we have any arrows on the ground that I can just grab? Because I don't want to have to make more alamite. Arrow. Arrow. I'm not seeing any extra arrows. Well, that's unfortunate. I will have to make some yellowite, or I mean alamite, to repair my arrow. That is the repair material, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that sucks. But we got that done. And I don't know what to do with these division sigils, but I suppose I could always just recycle them. I only need the one. They're infinitely reusable, so. One's activated anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm just going to toss these in and see if I have some alamites. Alamites. Yes, I got one. Perfect. Toss that in. Oh, and I should toss my yellow hearts in. I'm gonna need more necrotic bones and to convert the oh, maybe the tool station. There we are. Okay. It'll repair itself on its own. Okay, and then beacon. And my game lagged out a bit. Okay, here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let us go back to our area. And I just had to put the soul sand. It was bugging me that I had it in my hotbar. Okay, and epsilon. So for the tier 5, I'm pretty sure the beacon goes on the bottom parts. I think I have enough ritual stones. I have been expanding it quite a bit. I've also figured out that I was just being dumb with not being able to add these on, so I can just add them on. Um, I just thought they weren't making a difference, but they indeed were. I'm just going to go ahead and put these here. These are more capacity, so I can increase the capacity on it. And then let me pick up you. And there was more. Okay. And then let me go get the rest of my rune stones. See what I have. Not ritual, this one. And I don't know if that's going to be enough. Yeah, that's all I have. But let's see. Okay, and then I think what I need to do, so I need more of the, just a plain block, but I don't think I have any other ones. I have some left in here. Yes, I did. Okay, I don't think I have enough to go all the way around, but I'm gonna start. Okay, so beacon here, and then I'm pretty sure it's like a gap like this, and it's completely cover one side, and again, beacon. Yeah, I'm gonna need more stones for sure, which means it may cut to when I actually have them. So I can officially build this. And excuse me, sir. You are bothering me. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is the layout. And then I just need to fill in the rest of the gaps. But before I do that, excuse me, sir, I hear you have ender pearls. Where'd he go? I literally need every single enderman that exists. There we are. Oh, and I suppose we could see what's in this treasure. I don't know which one I got it from, but I got it from something. Diamond, gold, and 1 ender pearl. Cool. Okay, so I need to do some blood magic. So I need probably another 20, I want to say. So I'm going to cut back, and I'll probably have more, add a couple more of these too. That way the entire thing goes up to 20 or 50,000, because that way we need to get it there. But I'm going to cut to when I have more. All right, see you guys in a minute. All right, so we have it. We officially have a tier 5 ritual or blood altar. I keep wanting to say ritual altar. But I'm not 100% sure what the capacity is on this thing because I've been expanding it with all of these expanded capacities. But I think we'll be able to get to 50,000. And you know what? Since I have more golden apples because I've been trading, I'm just going to go ahead and see what this maxes out at. So I think we need at least 50,000 to be able to do the Well of Suffering. 58, 60. Man, how big is this? 65. 65. Yeah, we're stuck at 65. Okay. So, where's my thing? No. Which bag of holding did I put it in? Not that one. Not that one. Where did I put it? Maybe I left it over here. Yes. Okay. So, let's see if this works. You fill the pool, but you're too weak. Okay, so there's something that I'm not doing right then. Why won't it let me? Because there's plenty of blood here. Uh, is it too far away? Maybe? Hmm. What if it's just too far away? Let me try that. I'm just gonna break all the stones. Try that. I don't know if that's the case. I really don't know. Like, there has to be like something. Hmm. Might have to research if this doesn't work either. Okay. And let me get more ritual stones on me just in case. I'm honestly just not sure. Because I'm like pretty sure like this was supposed to be the right height. Maybe I'm just one off. Oh, right, the rod, or diviner rod. Uh, 2 week to push further. I'm so confused. Do I need a different blood orb? Where is my other blood orb? Because I should have this one, the master blood orb. Where did I put that one? No. Okay, you're going too far, guy. Hmm. I'm gonna go see if I have it in my house, in my ME system. Maybe I just tossed it in there. And then I'm gonna see if I can do some research and figure out why I can't do this. Maybe I need a higher blood orb. In which case I would need the Archmage, which I somehow would need to get a Demon Blood Shard, which I don't know where that is from. So I'm gonna have to look at that. I really don't know. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a minute. Okay, so I found my orb. I don't know how it wound up there, but I had it in a random chest in one of the mine shafts where I was trading with the uh, Pex. Weird, but I guess I must have just put it in there because my inventory kept filling up with potions. I didn't want to get rid of the potions, so I was just saving them. But so I put it in there, and this should have like 50,000 life points in it. I'm wondering if I click on it now, a rush of energy flows through you. Okay, so it's working now. Whoops, I meant to grab this. There's got to be a zombie or two in here. If you would spawn for me. I'm literally standing right here. You guys gotta spawn. There we go. Alright, let's see how this works. Alright, so we're going to sit you right here. Yeah, so it's draining life force from him. Yep, it's going up a little bit, I think. Yep. Oh, I thought I just saw like a life force or something. Okay, well, I think that's what we needed. So I'm just gonna need to expand this out. So let's see, this is 3 blocks tall. And I think we wanted 3 blocks below. So this is right where the surface area is. So I think I'm gonna fill these blocks with cursed earth. But I think what I'm gonna do is create like an under platform. So this is like all sealed in. And let me get this. And I think there's a tier 6 on the Blood Magic altar, but I don't know what that all entails. And I'm probably going to need more, so let's just grab more. Okay. Mostly just want to seal it in. And yeah. Okay. There we go. Some of this I might have to do like off screen, but I just kind of want to get like a temporary setup now that we officially have it. There we go. And if I need to, I guess I can expand it. This is just more or less just to get the general idea and general shape. But what I think I'm going to do is replace all this sandstone with cursed earth. And then we should be able to fully expand and integrate everything else. And I'm probably going to run out of sandstone soon, but that's okay. I can always get more. Okay. All right, so let's just put some cursed earth, which I do have. I'm just going to use one block for now and let it spread. So my understanding is that 10 blocks in either direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. Just one more. Okay. And then I would just have to expand it in all directions. Okay, and I think I'm just going to cut this until I actually have a platform here. Catch you guys in a minute. All right, so I have fully cleared this out, and there's now 3 layers of dirt. And I did put the cursed soil. You can kind of see it's already expanding over there. But on top of that, I have done this. So before I seal this off, I just wanted to show this. So there's a water elevator over here carrying up these zombies. They'll go over that way and be pushed into the arena. And I'm just going to go ahead and seal this up right away. But so I have that set up under the suggestion in the comments that I've seen. So that should start filling up the mob arena for me to get all the blood that I need. And I just need to get through this door. There. Okay, I'm going to fully seal this in now. And that should start feeding through plenty of mobs, as you can hear. But also I have nausea, and I'm not sure where that's coming from. I'm assuming there's some kind of mob in there that's causing it. It's like permanent nausea, and I don't know how to stop that. It seems like the mobs that are like either 1 or 2 blocks on the bottom one might not be fully being taken care of. But I also have I made this it's ethereal glass. Well, the upgraded version is the dark ethereal glass. So it's kind of a little bit expensive, but it's dark. It's basically like a dark room in there now. Well, not on this top layer because the ritual stone is doing that, but you kind of could see on the bottom one. But let's see what we got going on in here. And it's full. It is already full. There we go. So now we have basically unlimited blood. So let's do something with it. Let's go ahead and make some ethereal blooms. And we need this. We're going to put them in here because we have unlimited blood. And let's grab the rest. We need my diamonds. I need more silverwood leaves and more diamonds. I think diamonds were on the bottom. Yeah, I think they were. Okay, and how are you doing? Okay, let's just go ahead and take that one out and put this one in. And let's go ahead and make some ethereal blooms. With this, we'll be able to basically just clear out everything. Warped skeleton fell out of the world. Must have been the thing that was causing the nausea. Let's go back down here and see if we get nausea again. Nope. I think we're good. I think they can see me through the glass, I would assume. Even though it's the dark glass, I guess it just makes it so the light doesn't go through all the way. Okay, so it must be, yeah, spiders can't get hurt because they're one block, and it's just 2 blocks. Okay, I think we're good. I'm trying to see if I can get, no, he can't see that I'm looking at him. I was trying to get his attention because I want the ender pearl, but guess not. Okay. And, oh, I just have these random chests here because it was from the mob room. I just figured I'd move them in here. I don't really want any of the junk in there, but at least that I'm aware of. Maybe those catalysts could be useful at some point. Okay, let's see what we got. 30. Wow. And this is just going to make it so much easier. I mean, as you can see, I've cleared out quite a bit. I honestly don't think it's worth it to build that Totem of the Dawn machine because of how much effort. Not here. It's in the Thaumcraft. Thamanamakan. Thamanakilian. Okay, let's see here. Wait, someone. Is he actually angry at me now? I guess he did see me. No, this one's not angry. This one's just doesn't like the sunlight, so he's moving around. Interesting. Okay, yeah, where was I? Right here. Yeah, because I mean, I could make this. I have, like, I can make these calculation processors, and well, I can't make this iCore. I don't know what that is, but the version that I could make is this one. I mean, the Ludocrite is not insanely expensive. I could make a block of that right now, and I could make the 64K component. I think I could make pretty much everything on here. It's just a very dangerous ritual, and I'm not really sure it's worth it with the ease of access I have to ethereal blooms now, because I can basically make infinite amounts of them as long as I have enough diamonds, which they're not that rare. Okay, and oh, right, I can't click while I have. There we go. And we're gonna put you. Okay, and then let's put this one in here because it probably has about 40,000. Do these have limits on how much you can actually put in there? I don't actually know, but I guess we'll find out. But I feel like I've come a long way because my God, that's we're at tier 4, or I mean tier 5 already on this, and I think there's a tier 6. Next, I think I want to make the demon armor bound helmet because I just want to see what this devilish protection does. Because there's sanguine helmets, so I just would need to use the binding ritual. Let's see, fire omega plates, max health, 10% attack damage. How do I make that? Earth omega leggings. Jeez, max health, 26% knockback resistance. It doesn't even give me a recipe. Nausea's back. Nausea's back. Yeah, there's something definitely in there that's causing that. But I can't make those because I'm not really sure how. But this is just Thaumcraft stuff. So leggings and in the binding ritual. So I should be able to just do that. I'm wondering if these are superior. Blood letters pack. This pack really chafes. What is this? That is very weird. Okay, so I could either make that or this, which I'm assuming is diamond. It doesn't give me the recipe, but I'm assuming it's diamond and blood ritual. I don't know. But I guess we'll try this. Because this is like a upgraded Thaumcraft. Imbued with power. Oh, it doesn't give... Uh, Okay. So it, hmm, robes imbued with forbidden power. Do I want to make that? I don't know. Well, let's just make a new master ritual stone. How do I do that? Let's see. Obsidian and ritual stones. I don't think I have any obsidian on me. Oh, I put that up here. And, I don't like how that's organized. I want you here, you here. Oh, I do have obsidian. Okay, so let's go ahead and make that ritual stone. We need more of these. And just make the master. Oh, right. I think I could just do it with the this one, not the higher tier, but we'll see. Yes. Okay. And what do we need? More ritual stones, possibly. Okay. Because I don't think that's enough. Do I have any more? Just regular stone. This nausea is really getting to me. I don't know what mob is causing that, but it's really annoying. Extremely annoying. Okay. And let's just split this one too. Should I just have a farm of that? Okay, and I'm just gonna toss you. Just a junk chest. Yeah, that should be about it. Wow. Okay, I'm making a ton of that. Okay, and here we go. Because I think that should be enough. But let's just go ahead and make some. Why is it not filling with blood? Is it because it's nighttime and there's maybe not as much going on down there? Let's see what's going on. No, they're in there. Hmm. I don't have access to see the third one. So what's going on? You can kind of see the hole over there I made for the zombie to come through. It's over in that area. If you could see past this guy. So what is causing it to not charge? It literally just had filled with a ton. Now it's not. I'm so confused. So why wasn't it filling? I'm so confused. Is there something that I'm missing? Let me just clear that out. Hmm. Because it should fill. Did something happen with the ritual? Unless the ritual only goes through a certain time frame. Let me just get one of the inbound there, and then let me sleep and see if it reactivates during the daytime. That could be. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. I really don't know, but it should just be automatically refilling, and I'm not sure why it's not. Okay, 7,000. I don't want to go back in there because it's like full of mobs. Okay, so no, it's still going. It's definitely still going. But why is it not actually doing anything? Let's go one below. Where's my other blocks? Or did I only have sand on me. Do I have anything aside from sand? There we go. Good enough. There are no mobs in here too. Well, I mean, there were when there was zombie, but what is going on? Hmm. I don't know. Well, at least I level up. Okay, you out of here. Out. Oops. Wait a minute. I can. I'm in the glass, and they can't see me. But I mean, they can see me, but they can't get to me. The heck? Okay, I'm gonna run out of ammo here. What exactly is happening? I might have to troubleshoot this because it shouldn't be doing this. I'm not sure what's happening. Am I just going crazy? Because there should be more than 7,000 in here. Unless, did this reach its limit? Maybe that's it. No, that wouldn't have anything to do with it. That doesn't make any sense. Hmm. Because I saw the rune activation that it was still there. Okay. And I am out of food. Okay. Let me just go ahead and eat that real quick. So I might have to cut that because, I don't understand what's going on here. You know what? Let me just try this. 2 week. Unless the ritual only runs for a certain period of time. That could be it. Okay, let me just out of my inventory. I still want those zombie head brains. And let's see. Master Blood Orb. Okay. And let's try it again. Let's see, are there any... Might have to refill the... which one was the higher blood? I always forget. It's the orange one. Okay. Let's see what happens when I put that back in there. Let it refill a little bit. Wait, is it going again? It's going again. Okay. So maybe what the issue is the... Okay, so maybe the blood amount in here dropped too low. That's my thought process. Because it's filling again. Unless it only runs during a specific time period. I don't know. But let's go ahead and get that through. Because I don't think we have enough of those. Although, you know what? I could just test it out. So I want the Ritual of Binding. Let's see. Binding, binding, binding. Binding. There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to pick this spot right here. And I think that is... Okay, yeah, I don't actually need any other ones. And, okay, we're going to take you out. And Master Blood Orb in. And what we're going to do is grab some of the Thaumcraft armor. You know what? I don't think I really care about any of that. I can always make more signs. I have unlimited wood at this point. Okay. So we need the Thamacon goggles and all of the... Well, actually, I wanted to try if I could do it with diamond armor, because I don't know if that diamond armor is the one that makes the superior stuff. So let's just make a simple... Wait, can I not make regular diamond armor? Diamond. Hello. I was working on something. So I forget, is diamond armor not actually a thing in this mod pack? I guess it must be overwritten. So the question is, how do I make that armor then? I might have to look it up. Whoops, one too many O's. Well, I guess in the meantime, I will just make on the Thaumcraft armor. Okay, so first, let's, we got a bunch of shards in here. So let's go ahead and make the goggles of revealing. So we just need to make a bunch of these. We need more gold. Of course we need more gold. Do I happen to have any in here? No, I do not. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go find some gold. And I will be back shortly with some gold, and I'll actually just have all the armor all together. Okay, so I'm back from mining, and I did not find any gold. I found 47 diamonds, though. So what I had started to do instead was build a second smeltery and smelt some of the golden apples that I had. So it is a small sacrifice, and you see, I tried smelting some thaumium stuff, but that doesn't smelt apparently. So I got a lot of extra thaumium stuff that I don't really know what to do with. But I got my gold, and that was the whole point. I don't know how I managed to mine 47 diamonds, but not find a single thing of gold, but here we are. And obviously I have Fortune 3, but even so, like I didn't find any single ore at all. That is crazy to me, and that's enough gold. I can get the rest later, but this will allow me to make the stuff that I need for the glasses. Oh, and let me just break this down before I get there. Okay, so I need to, oops, I didn't mean to grab it out of there. Okay, and here we are. So I just need this. Oh, shoot, I need it in the thing. Uh, what is this thing called again? Thermometer. Whoops. I'm typing T. There you go. I don't know why I was doing that, but okay. So I need gold, and then I need leather. There we are. And you know what? I'm just gonna put this back in here. I'll keep the diamonds out. Leather. There we are. Okay, so that should be enough to make this. Okay, so I think it was this, that, and this. No, I always forget this recipe. Oh, right at the bottom. There we are. Okay, and so that's all of that. We have the thing activated. Let's go and make us some things and see what this actually looks like. I don't know if this armor is going to be better than the current set that I have, or I mean, I would think it's better because it's like really hard to get. The Fluix armor is complicated to make, but like it's kind of cheap. This you have to actually go through a whole process. Where's that Enderman? The Enderman is the only thing that I care about. I need more Ender pearls. Okay, and it's active. I'm gonna toss these weapons in here for now. Wait, I'm curious. Is this... It's a diamond. Okay. So that's all diamond stuff. Okay. Alright, so let me just grab this so I have it there, and then I should be able to activate the ritual. Okay, so I activate it first, and then I toss it in. There we are. So that is actually a higher Viz discount. So this might actually be higher tier armor. You know, actually the good way to tell is this. So we're at 1 bar now. 1.5. Okay, so this equals the Fluix armor, at least. The helmet does. So I'm gonna put, well, let me just put my other armor back on. I'll just keep this armor on for now, but I don't need this helmet anymore because I can just swap out the Thaumanomcon helmet. I might just be able to wear permanent on that. Okay, so run 2. And we want to put out the fire. And we just want to make sure we stand here so it doesn't break. There we are. And I'm going to test out the armor durability later. Let's just go ahead and run through the whole thing. Okay. And the last one. You feel pull, but too weak to pull through. Okay. That means we're out of blood. Let's get some more. Oh wait, it's the other one. I always get them mixed up. Uh, and you know what? Let's see. Put that up there, put that up there. Okay, I don't know how much exactly I need. You know what? Let's just go ahead and go with that. How are you tainted? I guess he walked off all over there. Okay, we got it. All right. There we are. Oh, those set fire. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna compare the base armor. So that's 1.5. 1.5, okay. And let's see, that's at 3. That's also a 3. Okay, so this should theoretically be 4, and this one I'm assuming is going to be a 4 as well. Okay, so this is the equivalent of what I'm currently wearing then, minus the helmet, so it's actually higher tier armor. So once I fully enchant these, assuming they can be enchanted, let's go ahead and check that out. Because that's going to potentially, I mean, it would give me a permanently higher set because this has the goggles already in it and a Viz discount. So that is actually probably a better option. I know this is rechargeable, but if I put repair on these, those are also rechargeable as well. Okay, what do I have on this wand? Not too much of anything. So I might have to recharge that. Let's see what I have on my other wand too. Because this one, I think, provides a better discounts. There's not much left of a lot in there too, but I might as well keep that on me. And I may have to fill this wand up real quick and get that. I know there's probably not much in this one, but okay. I need mostly earth and order, and I know where 2 are. They're actually pretty close. So there's a big order one down here. Whoops, I was still flying. Okay, and get that. There we are. I don't think that's going to be enough, though. I might actually have to cut to when I have more, but I know the Earth one's pretty close. So I don't think I'll be able to enchant all of them today, but I can at least enchant one of them just to get it done. And over here, I do need to figure out a better way to access all of these. There was a peck there. Okay, and that's there we go. And I think this one over here has order. Yeah, there we go. I don't think that's going to have enough for what we need, but it's going to get us close. Oops. There we are. You know what? I think I'm just going to cut to having both these ones filled, so that way I can just go ahead and enchant most of them, if not all of them. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so I got these fully stacked again, and let's go ahead and do some enchanting. So, whoops, I didn't mean to grab the brain. So let's go ahead and start with the shoes, the boots here. So we want protection. We want maximum. I just do base protection on everything. So we're going to do repair. We'll just do repair 1 on it. Do we want haste or feather falling? Well, we don't really need feather falling. Uh, sure. Well, actually, no. Haste burns more energy, I think. So I would just burn through calories fast. So, I think we'll leave just repair 1 Yeah, repair one. Okay. Let's see how much. Should be able to do all of them with both of these. Okay. So I got my boots. Let's go ahead and get protection on here. And I'm not gonna do unbreaking because, well, yeah. Oh wait, you can't do unbreaking with repair. That's right. Duh. Um, there we go. Wait, did that say 96 Terra? Okay, that might burn out what I have. I am short by a little Terra. Darn. Oh, shoot. That staff is not big enough to go in there. I mean, it's too big to go in there. Okay. I just spent all that time filling up my wand and it's useless. Okay, let's just go ahead and get some more earth from one of these. I think one of them has earth. That's order. Pretty sure one of these over here has it. There we are. Okay, that should be enough Terra to get us at least enchanted on the leggings. There we are. Okay, and I will just have to do the rest off screen because I think I'm going to call the episode here. But you know what? Let's go ahead and just wear the full armor. I know it's not fully enchanted, but let's go ahead and do that. And I want to do a, let me get off the ground if the lag would stop. Okay, it's not going to let me fly. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do a fly here and then, not that, I meant, there we are. That actually looks pretty cool. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to call the episode here. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you have, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate if you do hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out. I'm almost at 500 subscribers now, and soon I wish to be at 1,000. I'd be very, very happy if I did that. But I really do wish that you have enjoyed. And if you also want to help support me, I have written a book. You can check that out in the link in the description below as well. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you guys.